Hi, this is Pat Wright. Going to be working on my '08 Sierra Denali today. Got a problem with the automatic lumbar support. I couldn't find a video on YouTube for this. The YouTube community has been really good, helped me with a bunch of stuff, so I thought I'd do a video on it. First, I want to give a shout out to Jason Does DIY. I want to put his video in the description, as well as the Seat Shop. They two great resources if you're going to do this job, but I'm going to show you a lot about taking the mechanism apart and that kind of stuff. So I hope you'll enjoy it. Give me some comments. This, as I said, this is my first run, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, on the Sierra Denali, it's got the adjustable lumbar, which means the lumbar goes in and out, but also the unit goes up and down. That is different on many of them, and I'll show you that in a second. One of the ways you can notice if you have this unit is this button right here. This button is up, down, front, back. So once you get into the seat, you can see that unit right there. It's pretty intricate, a lot of cables. This motor, this gear drive move this unit up and down. You can see this padding in here. This unit and this motor moves the seat in and out. This motor is held on by two screws, but it is attached to the frame with this rivet right here. And I'm sure I could drill that out. What I don't know is where I would get that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and remove the seat and take the covers off. I've also got an issue with from the seat shop, I replaced the bottom seat cover. That's a nice piece of equipment. Shout out to them. They've got a great video on how to take all this apart. I'll put it in the comments or in the description so that you'll have that. Just fantastic. The way I access this panel, you also see that there. It's pretty simple. Two clips on the top of the seat where it slides up. 4 clips, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just push them over with a screwdriver, and then 2 clips on the bottom. The seat shop video will show you how to pop that off with the seat out, but I went ahead and pulled mine, and you can do it. It's you feel like you're going to break it, but those clips are really sturdy. So the other thing I want to show you, if I can get down and see it, yeah. Behind this, there we go. This wire right here, the way it had been riding, and this is a problem with this setup, it had gotten nicked by this piece of metal that goes up and down. It's really sharp, and actually I saw a spark when I had this apart, and I had my helper moving it up and down. So I'm going to need to give attention to that. I also saw in another video there's another cable down in here. This one right here, the one to this motor, it can also get chafed. So it's important to have and putting it back together, and we'll talk about that some more, to pull it away from this unit. As I said, this metal is really sharp. Be careful sticking your fingers in there. And so the next step is I'm going to go ahead and pull the seat out. It's pretty straightforward. Actually, you can see one of the bolts that holds it in. There's 2 of those on the back, 2 on the front, and then this clip right down here. Pretty straightforward, and it will come right out. And when I have it out, I'm actually going to use the bed of my truck for workbench. We'll go on from there. Okay, we got the seat out. As you can see, it's a good time to clean. I've had this one out not that long ago, but we do a little vacuum. There's the plug. I brought the seat out on the tailgate bed of the truck. You can see the fascia here. It just pulls. It just connects with those pins right there, and they just pull out. Just kind of snap out. You can get that out of the way. Here we get a little better look I think that the mechanism, the gear mechanism, the motors, and the whole unit, this unit goes up and down, of course. So what I'm going to do next, as you see here, the clips here for the seat, take the headrest off, take the bottom cushion off. That's all really well explained by a seat shop. So we're going to get those off and see what we got. Okay, I've got it apart. See, the seat back is off. That is actually the connection for the seat heater that I've taken loose that was routed through here. See the seat, I've taken the bottom off. That had to be, had to take the seat heater loose as well. The tricky part is I didn't take the top off. I could have. So now we have exposed the motor we're going to work on now. These are square screws. If you can see that or not. Square headed. I think I have a bit for that. I'm hoping. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this off and see what we've got. Also, over here is are the wires. Oh, that comes up. Are the wires that are exposed. So we will we're going to work on that as well. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so we've got the bolts out. So that's what that looks like. That's the inside of it. This has pulled out of the slot right there. So, don't know. That may be just a problem. It may have just pulled out of that slot from this being broken. So that may be the deal there. All right, check it out. Okay, these are the gears that I thought were demolished. I'm going to link you to a video that will show that on a Cadillac. But those gears appear to be fine, well greased. It appears that that cable pulled out of the top of this. Okay, so we've got that back in there. Put this back down in there. Put the screws back in. So different than the video I'm going to link you to, it appears the motor and the gear mechanism are okay. It appears that our problem is right here. It's broken, needs to be welded. Okay, I've decided to take the whole unit out, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Both electric and the unit itself. The first thing you're going to want to do, there's two little push-in clamps, connectors here. You can just squeeze those with a little needle-nose plier, and that opens this unit up. Then for the electricity, push in these two clips, pull this clip down, and that brings that up. Now this is also, this is going to thread through, so that just picks up. Easier said than done. It does. It just slides off of there. I can't do it with one hand. And then this is the seat heater for the bottom. That'll be pushed in right there, and that's a little clip. You just pick it up right here. So that will get all of your electric off the back, and then this will thread through. This will stay put, and then this will thread through on the other side. I really wish I could get that up. Can't remember how I got it off before. Okay, the way this sets down, there's a little clip right there. You've got to take a screwdriver from behind and just push that up a little, and that will release that clip. So then what I've done is laid the seat back, picked up the cushion, and with the power here, you've got this power to the motor. It's got just a little slight push on the back. It comes loose. This is the power to the motor. That's the gear, rather, to the motor. This picks up and slides out, and you've got two more on the gear housing. Push on the back, and then pull up on the motor power here. So you've already released these two from the back side, and then the whole unit just picks up. It just picks up. It's held in with these hooks up here. So you just take this back until you can pull these out. And voila, you got your unit. Let me get back in this light here. You got your whole unit here. And I did have this one repaired, and I'm filming this after the repair. It was broken right in those two spots. So I am hopeful that is my problem. As I said earlier, my gears and motors, the motors were running. The gear over here, I opened that up, it appears to be fine. These were actually moving. So I'm going now to reinstall everything and test fit it. Reinstallation is the reverse of what we just did, and should only take a few minutes. Okay, the seat is all back together and in. We've got the whole unit working up and down, out and back in. So in the long run, it was that broken plate that was the problem. Sorry about that. And we have, I believe we've got it going. I got a little bit to finish up. I did reroute the motor and gear wires on this side, pulled them over with a zip tie. So I think that'll be okay. But there you go. That's how to do this job on an 08 Sierra Denali, probably also the Escalade and Tahoe and Suburban LTZs, maybe some others. But the big deal is that metal plate that is there and the adjustable support. Good luck. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. And I hope your project goes well. Thank you.